Hi there, and welcome to my corner where today's topic is on animal testing. As with many controversial topics, there are two sides, and these include pros and cons. Let's start by talking about the pros. There have been many medical breakthroughs due to animal testing which have ended up saving the lives of many people. Some of those breakthroughs include the discovery of vaccines, insulin for diabetics, open heart surgery and valve replacement, organ transplants, blood transfusions, anesthetics, hip replacements, MRI, and stem cell research. Animal testing has even led to the development of antibiotics. Some people say that without animal testing, we would not have any of the animal-free testing that we have nowadays and what we hope to use instead of animal testing. Now let's talk about some of the cons. Animal testing has not always proven to be reliable and has led to bad results in humans, such as severe allergic reactions, toxic effects, and even death. These results are not only devastating, but they end up being a waste of time, money, and the unnecessary suffering of the animals that were involved in that trial. Some of the reasons animal testing isn't reliable, other than the fact that there are physical differences in our bodies, is that the conditions are different compared to what they would be if the testing was from someone who has suffered from this condition. The conditions the animals are in are force, which has caused stress and which can mess with the results. The disease is immediately put in them compared to in humans it has developed and may have caused damage to other places in the body, which is not shown in animal trials. Bad results can lead to a delay in finding a cure. An example of when animal testing proved not to be accurate was when it showed that smoking did not cause cancer in rats, which, as we know, is false in humans. Not only has animal testing led to incorrect results, but it has also caused the suffering of many animals. The animals are subjected to force feeding, forced inhalation, no pain relief, trials that go on for long periods of time or even their whole life, and in some of them they can be slowly poisoned. The CCA is worried that Canada isn't respecting the 3 R's in regards to animal testing: replace the animals when they can be in an experiment, reduction of animals used per experiment, and refinement. There has actually been a 24% increase in animal testing, which they gave no specific reasoning for. Recently, there were 29 animals subjected to conscious, painful testing for research purposes. Many people are worried that although animal welfare is more relevant nowadays than it was years ago, the needs and protection of these animals are still not being met. In 2016, there was a poll taken, and there are still over 4 million animals being used in Canada alone, even though in a recent study, 9 out of 10 drugs proven to be safe in animals was not in humans. Many believe that developing techniques that address and eliminate animal suffering will help to ease people's minds. There are alternatives to animal testing, such as human tissue testing, cell cultures, autopsies, virtual reality, and 3D printing. Overall, there are still many pros and cons with this, and we will see what happens, I guess, when it comes to animal testing. Thanks. Bye.